All right. It's 3:01 on day 7. Day 7 of 21. Y'all, these have been 7 of the longest days of my life. Wow. I appreciate y'all for those of you who are checking in with me live. Those of you who are going back and watching the videos of my journey of stepping outside of my comfort zone and just coming on live every day on Instagram with no agenda, no bullet points, no scripture references, no clue or idea what I'm going to say, but just as an act of faith and just getting used to putting myself out there and just being completely real and authentic with you, which I always try to be. There wasn't, because for so much of my life, I didn't know how to be that. I was afraid to be that. I was hindered in being that because early childhood developmental trauma taught me that I needed to hide myself because I wasn't okay. I wasn't valuable. I wasn't a good person. I wasn't good enough. That's what I'm looking for. I wasn't good enough to really to exist with everybody else. But also because, in my child's mind, if I was, then I wouldn't be treated the way that I'm being treated. So it must be me. I internalized all of that abuse and negative energy and applied it all toward myself. So of course I ended up clinically depressed. I ended up with a social anxiety disorder that reinforced my need to hide myself because I didn't feel like I was appropriate. But what is appropriate? This is the question that's coming to me. And who decides what is appropriate and because what is appropriate in one environment may not be appropriate in another environment. What is appropriate in one family might not be appropriate in another family. What is appropriate in society during one era might not be appropriate in society or to society in another era. So who decides what is appropriate, and when do you just get to be you? When do you just get to flow the way you feel the Spirit of God leading you to flow, whoever likes it or don't like it? Because there's always going to be people who don't like it, whether you're authentic or fake, whether you're real or not real, so the thing is, the goal is to learn to be true to ourselves and true to who we truly are. Not the mask we wear, not the defenses that we put up, the walls that we put up, and hide behind because we feel the need to protect ourselves. But just the freedom to be truly and authentically who we really are. Now, I think there's a lot to unpack there, which I won't do here. But in the last free journaling session that we had last month, it's not the last one. I have another one that we're doing on October 25th at 7 p.m., by the way, virtual journaling session using one of the prompts from my new guided journal, OVERFLOW, a 100-day self-discovery journal. But it's appropriate because I think that being free to be ourselves is a major, major part of living a life of overflow and not depletion. Because I feel like what depletes us so often is trying to meet other people's expectations or trying to meet our own unrealistic expectations, trying to meet expectations that are arbitrary. And so that we can be validated by others, so that we can feel validated, so that we can feel valuable and of intrinsic value. But I want you to know that you already have intrinsic value because God made you. He designed you. He created you. He breathed life into you. So regardless of the vehicle through which you came, the family into which you were born, how you were treated, valued, not valued, loved, not loved, abandoned, neglected, rejected, put down. However much of that, like me, you internalized, I want you to know that none of that has diminished your intrinsic value. Because, you know why? Because you are valuable to the Most High God, honey. And that's all that matters. And if you can learn to grasp that concept, then you can learn to breathe and value yourself. That's the journey that I'm on. And it's a journey. And I'm progressing along that journey. And I want you to go with me. Come on, let's grasp the concept and the belief, develop the belief that our intrinsic value comes from God. Period. Or period, as they say. Nothing can change that. Nothing can erase it. Nothing can minimize it except our belief that it's not true. So, yeah, let's just, let's work on that, all right? I value you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. And I want you to have a good Monday, a great week. Be mindful of what heart beliefs are coming up in you, and if they are based on lies or the truth. And I will see you back here tomorrow on day 8. Same place, same time, around 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, bye.